Hey guys, this is Dustin Seidler from the Made Up Theater. You guys chose me to do a couple interview questions. During this interview, I'm going to be trying my best to shave my beard. Here's a couple of questions. The first question comes from Kevin Gus Williams. What's your favorite improv moment? My favorite moment on stage comes from when we first opened the theater. We were all on stage. We were doing a group scene where we were at a cemetery and we were burying ourselves in a grave. And Ben real farted on stage, and so I called him out on it as a character, but also just as myself, being like, Ben, did you just fart? He denied it on stage, and he still denies it to this moment, but we were all like laughing so hard that tears were coming out of our eyes. The next question comes from Lisa Lee. Who or what group do you get your improv inspiration from? The group that I would say most inspires me comes from Chicago. It's a group called Cook County Social Club. It was a group that we saw when we went out there for an intensive in Chicago, and their sense of play and dynamic together is super amazing, inspiring.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Inspired me to have more fun. And
I've come to talk with you again.
The next question comes from Alex. If you could dedicate a song to anyone, who would it be, what song, and why? If I could dedicate a song to anybody, I'm going to go with Sarah McLachlan's In the Eyes of an Angel. And I'm going to dedicate it to my beard because I'm going to miss you. The next question comes from Catherine. Best live performance you've seen? The best live performance I've seen would have to be an improvised Shakespeare show. In the show, at the beginning of the show, one of the main characters takes a bunch of potions. And then he literally says during the show, like, oh, this will come back to affect us later. And at the end of the show, everybody had forgot. And at the end, right when you think it's going to be a happy ending, he actually dies from all those potions that he...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The next question comes from Rhymes with Sphinx. What is your occupation outside of improv? How do the two relate in your opinion? My occupation outside of improv is I actually help run my family's jewelry store. How do the two relate? I'm going to say that there's not a whole lot of crossover other than I think a lot of skills that I learn while improvising I could actually use in my day-to-day life while I'm dealing with customers. So I would say that I think it helps communicate between, interaction on a day-to-day basis. The next question comes from Rhonda. How old were you when you first decided you were funny, and where were your earliest performances? I was 16 years old when I first realized that I was funny. It was in high school that I had my earliest performances.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The next question comes from Ellen March Woods. Burial or cremation? Burial or cremation? Burial. The next question comes from King. Can you write a poem about the cold spring weather? Roses are red, violets are blue. This spring weather has been weird, but at least you get to see me without a beard. Thank you guys so much for all your questions. It's been a real pleasure. Have a good week.
Hey, Dustin man, showtime. You ready to go?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Now I'm ready.
Hey everybody, this is Sean from the Made Up Theater. Thank you so much for watching our recent interview with Dustin Seidler. We really appreciate it, and boy, we're gonna miss that beard. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube page by clicking on the bottom right, and you can also check out our social media sites like Facebook and Twitter by clicking on the bottom left. And hey, if you have time, check out an interview we did with Bobby August, or highlights from my first time playing Until Dawn Rush of Blood in virtual reality. Thank you guys so much, and we hope to see you at Made Up Theater soon.